Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So within today's video, we are only going to be talking about Lionel Messi. And let me tell you, is there massive updates regarding this player? Yes, we know that when it comes to the negotiations and the movements with Messi and Barcelona, it has stalled, but there is massive updates when it comes to like what Barcelona thinks about this whole thing. Like, do they actually want to go for this, yes or no? And today we are going to be discussing exactly that. So if you guys are new here, welcome to this YouTube channel. I'm happy that you guys are here. If you guys want to also support this YouTube channel, please like this video so it can help me on the YouTube algorithm, and also subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. So it says here, according to Gerard Romero, Jordi Alba and Busquets would continue at Barcelona if Messi returns, but with certain conditions to accommodate Messi's contract with the salary scale. But let's remember, this is not going to be a request coming from Messi. So I know that I heard so many comments about saying that, okay, then just keep Messi at PSG. We don't want to see Jordi Alba or Sergio Busquets continue at FC Barcelona, which was very funny, right? But we know that deep down, if Jordi Alba and Busquets does stay, and that also means that Messi could return, we're like, you know, many of us are going to be saying, okay, that's a fair thing to put out. We want to see Messi here at all costs, no matter what, even if that means that Jordi Alba and Sergio Busquets does continue for like another season. And then another report coming from Victor Navarro, who has also stated that from those within the club, they say that the current relationship with Messi is very positive. And then the last report I do want to call out is going to be this. There was a meeting between Jorge Messi and Joan Laporta, which is the father of Lionel Messi. It was held to discuss a possible Messi return and also talk about the tribute for what Barcelona is going to be doing for Messi and his return, and they have also discussed the controversy regarding Messi's brother and what he did say about FC Barcelona and Joan Laporta and stuff of that nature, you know, things that we did see but we did not talk about in this YouTube channel. So there's been many things that they have been talking about, and I want to say a couple of things. I never considered or even thought about Messi potentially returning back to FC Barcelona at that time when Messi did leave and went to PSG back in the summer of 2021, right? I never thought that this player was going to be even considered to come back in. And especially when I saw Xavi Hernandez bring in 4 to 5 players in the summer of 2022, which was Christensen, Kessié, Koundé, Lewandowski, Rafinha. Like, when I saw those players come in, I'm like, okay, it's very clear that Xavi Hernandez wants to restart this team from top to bottom, right? He wants to just repaint this picture in the face of this Barcelona team. Like Messi is no longer in the plans. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, because the goal moving forward should be that our attack should be so good that we can score many goals. Like, many of our attackers can score about 20 to 30 goals per season, and it seemed like that was going to be the way. Like, I saw what Xavi Hernandez was trying to build in the beginning of the 2022-2023 season, and that's very important, right? The fact that we let go of Messi and we brought in 4 to 5 more players, it makes sense, right? A team should always be, and the badge should always be over one player, no matter who that player may be. And then as I was looking at the games through this season, seeing how Barcelona have played against Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and all of these other clubs, we're like, okay, fine, this team is really cooking something. This team is building something extraordinary. So for a second through this season, I'm like, okay, maybe we just don't need Messi. Maybe in the future we're probably going to be strong enough to the point where we're not going to need this player no more. But now to hear that Barcelona are in negotiations with Messi and they want to make something happen, what does this mean? Like, why do both parties want to make this happen, right? Why does Joan Laporta and Xavi want to bring in Messi? And why is Messi considering Barcelona as an option and not to renew with PSG? And I want to start with Messi, and this is me just assuming. This is nothing factual, it's just me assuming based off what I have been seeing through his games. Messi at PSG right now, he's just simply not feeling it. Not like how Messi does represent FC Barcelona. Like, when he is on the pitch, you just don't see the same passion when he is wearing the PSG shirt and what he does on the pitch. And I feel like he has realized that PSG is a club that is becoming a club that is all vibes but no tactics, right? All star signings, but you never really get anything done. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but PSG have signed way more than ever before, but they're winning way less. You look at what PSG have done in this specific season against the top 3 teams in this league, and this does not include obviously PSG itself, but the other 3 teams that are within the top 4 of the league. And you look at PSG's record against Monaco and Marseille and Lens, their record is not that good. They have either tied against them before in this season or lost against them throughout this season. And then you look at PSG in Europe, they have also not been able to bring in great results. So it's showing you that yes, PSG can defeat those mid to lower level clubs in the league, in the French league, obviously, because those teams are like basically nobody. But when it comes to PSG going up against the best teams in the world or in the league, they cannot deliver. Even with Neymar, Kylian Mbappe, and Messi, right? We're talking about Neymar, who is one of the best Brazilian players in the world. We're talking about Kylian Mbappe, who is the best young player in the world. Messi, the best player in the world. You're telling me that you can't deliver great results against the the best clubs in the world with those 3 players in the same club. So clearly something is not working at PSG. It's clear that PSG do not have the best sporting project, which is why I feel like Messi just wants to leave, and he's seeing this and saying, okay, look, this is my chance to get out. There's clearly nothing being built in this club, so why would I want to renew for another 1 to 2 years at PSG in the summer of 2023? If I have the chance to leave, let me leave, and that next option could be FC Barcelona. So again, let's make it very clear. There has been many reports stating, right, numerous reports in the Spanish media stating that there are 2 parties in negotiations: Messi with Xavi and also Joan Laporta with Jorge Messi. Just like what we have talked about before, the reason why Joan Laporta and Jorge Messi are in negotiations is because they want to talk about a better send-off and also talk about the controversy of Messi's brother. The reason why Messi and Xavi are constantly contacting each other is because maybe Xavi Hernandez does think that Messi can still deliver at this Barcelona club even at the age of 36 years old, which is why they have those 2 men, which is Xavi and Messi, just go on the negotiations. I'm waiting to hear when Joan Laporta and Lionel Messi are going to be having negotiations and conversations, because that will be very, very interesting, which I think will be the biggest problem to fix. But as of now, I just feel like Xavi Hernandez is in constant contact with Messi. He is saying, hey, look, we need you. We think that you still have a place at Barcelona. Even though I have signed all of these players, you're still considered as a great priority. And I feel like if Messi were to join this Barcelona club, knowing their level, Barcelona will go on top of the world, and Xavi does know that. Look at how Messi can still be definitive in the World Cup at the highest level of football. Look at how Messi was recently very definitive against Leo, and he scored the match winner. So Messi, obviously, he wants to continue. He wants to be at a good level. Xavi Hernandez is also mean eye to eye with him, and I think that it just makes sense, because I remember back in that World Cup, it was said that Messi wants to continue to play high level football until at the very least the end of the Copa America 2024, because he does want to win another Copa America, and the only way he could match those type of levels and deliver at that Copa America around 1 year from now would be for Messi to continue to play top level football. So everything is being correlated towards his return. Yes, there are concerns about maybe Barcelona being oversaturated in the attack, because we know that we're going to be having Messi, Ansu, Ferran, Rafinha, Dembele, Lewandowski, maybe some other attacker. And let me ask you guys this: do you guys not think that Messi right now is needed at the state that Barcelona is in, right? You look at what's going to happen between Barcelona and Manchester United. Do you not think that there is a place right now to use Messi? Because Pedri is out, Dembele is out, Gavi is out, right? We have lost the creativity, we have lost the flair, we have lost the efficiency in the attack because of these players being out. You see how it does make sense to have an oversaturated team? This is the perfect moment to implement Messi in the starting 11. And I would have easily gone with a front 3 of Messi, Lewandowski, and Ansu Fati, with our midfield being Busquets, Frankie, and Kessie. That is a great group of players that can deliver and can win against Manchester United. So you see how there is a place for Messi. There is no such thing as our squad being too oversaturated and having too many great players. It's only meaning a good thing. So that will be wrapping up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.